Hi, Tea Society. Welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. And today we are checking out Laid Back Camp Season 2, Episode 2. And we ended off in the last episode en route for this dog shrine. So I'd better get to see it. I'm assuming the answer is yes, that we're going to get to see it in on her little solo camping trip. I hope that we get to check in a little bit with everyone else as well. It's just so much fun getting back into the series. It makes me feel so much happier. In 3, 2, 1, go. Very serene already. This is part of our journey. Pretty. And you're probably cold. I don't live on the ocean. I live on a lake, though, so I'm quite used to being around water. She's like, I'm so used to not being anywhere near this much water. Dog. Find the dog. I love how it's like, clearly there was some stomping happening. Ooh, we're going to a tea shop? Ugh, I want to go to a tea shop. I mean, in the show, I can go to a tea shop whenever I want in my actual life. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, it's gonna be really cold. The water is beautiful, but it's gonna be cold because of the wind and everything. One of the little things in the opener said happy birthday. Are we getting a birthday at some point? Because this is like New Year's. It's almost like right after season 1, which is cute. I thought maybe we would get a time skip or something. Like it would be like the next year or something like that. But it seems like it's literally picking up like almost right after season 1. Which I guess makes sense, because there's still a bunch of winter after that, right? If you're gonna go winter camping. Which, again, still seems so foreign to me. Going winter camping in Canada is a very different experience than it seems to be in Japan. There's some important safety protocols you have to take, because the chances of it being like minus 30 Celsius, I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, but like minus 30 is like not 0. In fact, it'll probably happen at some point. Ugh, I love a good tea shop. The good thing about loose leaf is that you can get a little something of a lot of different things. Sample. I'm like, I don't know what any of that means, but it's good. Oh, are you one of the hikers? Oh yeah, you sent home with the tea. I would love if that was like how people were like said thank you to me. They were like, here is some loose leaf tea. That would make me so happy. Yeah, I'm like, I bet it'd be really pretty for something like sunrise, sunset, stars. That is one good thing about being near the water, is that usually you can get some good views of like night sky and everything. Especially for like sunrises and sunsets, right? Because waterline. I would immediately turn around and come back too. I'd be like, I've been told there's a cafe. That's interesting. Almost like the fish islands. Ugh, looks so good. I did eat right before this, but it wasn't enough anyway. Maybe I'll go out to like a cafe after this. I don't know. I live my own life. I do love that we're getting a call back to the previous season though immediately of like, oh, we've met this person. Like that's just such a cute little touch of like small world. Oh, I thought we were just like looking at clouds. Is that just me? We'll all just be distracted by clouds. We're actually looking at the weather. Dog. The only thing worth worshipping, if we're being honest with ourselves. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, I feel like it wouldn't be quiet at New Year's because wouldn't you be, getting all that good luck, blessings and stuff going into the new year? Oh, the bestest boy still, though. I do love the little painting of the dog. Yeah, weren't our plans to stay in bed and then be with our dog? Justified. Oh, cute. They're best friends now. Look, I don't need any convincing to go see a dog. And look, we got a little tiny one. Oh, hello? Puppy? She's like, yep, yep, setting everything up. Gonna go look at the water. It is beautiful, though. I spent a lot of time walking down to the, again, lake, not ocean, so different, but it's a very big lake, to be fair. It is a great lake. Uh, but I do walk down there and just like sit by the water all the time. Snow? We had the dark clouds before. Look at the expertise in comparison to the beginning of the last episode. Easy. I love that the pine cones have personalities. I mean, that looks good too. Again, ate right before watching this because I know what the series is like. And still, look, anime food just looks real good, doesn't it? Like they have no right making food look that good when it's not even real. I can't cook like that. Yeah, a good spicy soup when it's cold. Agreed. I woke up to it snowing this morning. I was very excited. Yeah, she's a lot of energy. Nadeshiko has never, like, she's either fast asleep or full of energy. She has no in between. I love the, like, yeah, Happy New Year. Like, not even bothering to type it all out. What a mood. It's been a few years since I stayed up for New Year's. I don't like endings, they make me anxious. And I don't like disruption in my schedule. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's just mean. I love just calling her Minnie. For sunrise? I get up for sunrise though. For all of my being like, I don't really stay up on New Year's. I'm usually up to watch the sunrise. But that might just be because I live in Canada. And Canada, in the winter, the sunrise is at like 8 a.m. So it's not that hard to be around. I think it's fun that we have like some of them are like going up mountain review, and then some of them are like at the beach, right? Immediate like food. It's a commitment. Oh, a champion to be like, I'm gonna eat two. That's fun. I don't know if I'd be like so active before sunrise though. Good transition. A little bit nervous about a bonfire. I know it's not like a beach with sand and everything, but still. Pretty. I love how Nina's always like, gotta take pictures. I always forget. I'm always just like having a moment. Take some good pictures to share. I don't know which one I prefer. Mountains or beach? Probably mountains. I like heights, and I don't like water. But for like a sunrise, it might be nicer by the water. I say after I'm like, I like spending time near the water where I live. Because there's also like cute little shops there. There's like cafes and stuff. Bakeries. You gotta. I love that Arin is like so composed and quiet until she isn't. And she just gets excited about something. And I think it explains why like her and Nadeshko just like make sense. Wow. We were like committed to getting those. Ugh, not curry again. I'm definitely making curry some point soon. Ugh, pizza's good too. Why would you do this to me? I'm with you. Fight the pizza. I'm getting pizza though. It's right there. Yep, as you should. I'm always ready for pizza. Pretty. Yeah, we're on a time crunch. We're on a mission. Oh dear. Yeah, we're committed now. I'm getting to see like how fast they're like not going. Like this is very intense for like they're definitely not being like, there's some crazy driving happening, but it's not like the intense music. They're like drifting like it's some kind of racing game. Jeez. I love that this series does not take itself too seriously. Oh no. We missed it? Oh, no. You read it wrong? And then some of them slept in. The first sunrise, eventually. Ugh, that just freaks me out. My mom calls me. She has to message me first. She did that recently. She's like, I need to call you. And I'm like, what? And she's like, it's nothing bad. I'm like, don't freak me out like that. We're gonna meet Grandpa. Yeah, careful. We're getting a ride with Grandpa, which means we get to eat all of the good food. Are we going back for more pizzas? Ugh, what a wonderful, wonderful thing to be like, I suddenly have 2 whole days to myself because plans were canceled. Maybe just the introvert in me, but canceled plans are the best plans. I'm excited for us to properly meet Grandpa. Is this just our ender? I can't tell if it's more story or not. Not that it, like, super matters in terms of plot for this series, but... Because it's different from the last episode. I do like getting the sunset, though. Like at the end of the episode, but also like the sunrise before that. Ooh, we have the little graphics at the end. Important messages. Bonus camping. I love the little snowman. What a fun episode. Again, I love that, like, Din is so quiet and introverted, right? She's just very shy and keeps to herself. And then there are these moments, especially when she's doing like solo trips by herself, where we see more of that personality come out. Some of that's like the internal stuff, right? We get to see more of what's going on inside her head, which is definitely more like animated. It's more like these kind of emotive responses to things that are going on. And I think that's really fun to reflect that in like the changes in the art style or the voice acting or whatever as she's like narrating these internal thoughts, right? That you get to see that just because she's a bit of a quieter, shyer person doesn't mean that she doesn't feel all of these things or have all of these thoughts and like personality to her. But I also think it's really fun that we get to see that when she's off doing stuff by herself, because that is something that like introverts can really have, or like shy people, right? Is that like they don't usually show all of that to just like anyone interacting in any situation situation. It's just something that comes out when they're super comfortable. And a lot of the time, introverts have that extra energy and comfort when they're doing stuff by themselves, right? So it's when she gets the opportunity to like do solo trips and recharge some of that we get to see more of her personality. Maybe again, I'm just saying this as someone who is introverted and connects a lot with Eden as a character, and I just appreciate that her being quiet, her being shy and introverted isn't seen as like a thing she needs to overcome at some point in the series. And I really like that we're getting these moments where her personality gets to shine through more without like her losing that, because I feel like so many stories are like, oh, you need to get over how shy you are, or you need to meet new people or whatever, like you need to get out of your shell is something that's always said to people who are introverted. And I like getting a story where people are just like, that's just who she is and it's fine, and sometimes she doesn't want to do stuff and she cancels plans and that's okay. I love that that's the world that we've kind of stepped into with Laid Back Camp. Given the vibes, I feel like if anyone was going to be treating it's okay to be an introvert, it would be something like Laid Back Camp, right? Where it's like it's okay to just do your own thing. But I love that in contrast to some of the chaos we get with some of the other characters who aren't as introverted, right? Getting the whole like racing game, like drifting with the intense music and everything. I think that was such a fun little sequence to throw in as like a different vibe to the show, right? To just have a fun comedic beat. I always love when they add in some of that, some of the drama and things that come up with some of the more extroverted characters, like how they have this kind of goofy playing around, very like youthful thing, right? Like playing pretend when you're a bit younger and leaning into some of that fun with those characters because it reflects more like with their personality and everything. But I hope you enjoyed watching that along with me. You can click this place to go to my previous reactions, or you can subscribe so next time I post a Laid Back Camp reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.